What's good, YouTube? This is Red Faction Yu-Gi-Oh! Of Team Duelist Republic coming at you guys with a whole lot of news today. I was excited to wake up and find all this on my news feed. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Edition Singapore. They get a lot of good news before we ever get it. So, if you guys watch this, definitely go check them out, give them a like, all that good stuff on Facebook. But let's go ahead and bounce into the news. First up, we finally have the confirmed effect for Chaos number 102, Fallen Seraph, Noble Archfiend, and Chaos number 80, Requiem Berserk, and Chaos number 43, Chaos Marionetter, are confirmed for Primal Origins. So we do have a couple cards in there, but 102 was going to be the big one that I wanted to pay attention to. It's a light fairy, rank 5, 2900 attack, 2400 defense. Four level 5 light monsters. Ugh, can't talk today. If this face-up card on the field would be destroyed, you can detach 2 Xyz materials from this card instead. When all the Xyz materials are removed from this card, deal 1500 damage to your opponent. So, it's not bad. I mean, it can dodge Mirror Force if it goes off, and then it can deal your opponent 1500 on top of whatever battle damage it's doing. So, the first effect isn't bad. If this card has number 102 Star Seraph Sentry as an Xyz material, it gains this effect. Once per turn, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card, select 1 monster on your opponent's field, its attacks become 0, and its effects are negated. So, that's a little better than Star Seraph Sentry. I mean, I like it. I think it'll be a pretty cool card to test out and some stuff. Second bit of news is the next Zexal manga promo card has been confirmed, and it's number 52 Diamond Crab King. Earth Rock, rank 4, 0 attack, 3000 defense, takes 2 level 4 monsters. Once a turn, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card. Until the end of this turn, this card's defense becomes 0 and its attack becomes 3000. So it's like a built-in shield and sword kind of thing. When this card declares an attack at the end of the battle phase, change it to defense mode. So it can do 3000 damage. It'll automatically shift itself to defense position, and its defense switches at the end phase, so it goes back to being a 3000 wall every turn. Well, provided you've got overlay units. When this card is targeted for an attack while it has no Xyz material, change this card to attack position at the end of the damage step. There can only be one face-up number 52 Diamond Crab King on your field. Crab King. So, I think that one will be pretty cool. I mean, it's kind of similar to Photon Crusher. And I like Crusher because he's a 2000 beater and does the same thing. But this one, takes the cake on that. It's an Xyz monster. It goes to 3000 and automatically shifts itself back into defense, and it gains 3000 defense at the same time. So, I think that's a really good effect on that. Will be interesting to see what kind of beat strategies people can come up with for that. This was the big one that I saw this morning, that we have both number 103 and its Chaos form. Their effects have finally been released. I don't know when their actual release date's going to be. Hopefully it'll be Primal, because I don't want to wait forever on these things. But 103 Ragnazero is a Water Fairy, rank 4, 2400 attack, 1200 defense. 2 level 4 monsters. Once a turn, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card. Select 1 face-up attack position monster on the opponent's field with attack is different from its original attack. Destroy the selected monster and draw 1 card. So, if anything does attack augmentation, say if it's like me, if it's Galaxy Eyes, if it's Armor Master, and I happen to have this on my side of the field and use the wedge counter or whatever, I can blow up whatever monster I wedge counter, or they could hit my Galaxy Eyes either way, and they get to draw a card, or I draw a card. So, it's not a bad effect. I think it's pretty good. It's some draw power there. I mean, you can use its effect twice, so it's essentially a +2, kind of. Chaos 103 Ragna Infinity is a Water Fairy, rank 5, 2800 attack, 2400 defense. 3 level 5 monsters. Once a turn during either player's turn, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card, then target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the difference between its current attack and its original attack, and if you do, banish that monster. So, that's a real big, Armor Master play if Blackwing's ever pulled this off. I mean, use that wedge counter, drop 3000 to 0, then Ragna Infinity will dish them 3,000 damage, and it'll banish whatever target it was. So that's a crazy, crazy combo right there. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard while it has Exceed material, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. You must have number 103 Ragna 0 in your graveyard to activate and to resolve this effect. So it's got the same like resummoning thing as Dark Knight does, but 103 has to be in the graveyard for it to be able to do that, and it has to have its overlay units. So again, that'll be pretty cool to see. Another V-Jump thing that got announced is some sort of rank 7 Dark Magician of Fantasy promotion card. Don't know what it does yet, but it looks like it's going to be pretty darn cool. I will see if I can pull the page up for you guys so you can check out the picture. I mean, it looks like it's going to be... That already looks pretty stinking cool. I mean, it kind of looks like Dark Magician and Legendary Magician of Dark, but at the same time, it looks kind of like the Silent Magician line turned into an Xyz monster, and their robes have changed colors. So I think that's pretty cool. I mean, it's really cool looking. I just wish we knew what it did. And for those of you Rank Up Magic fans, we do finally have Rank Up Magic, the 7th one, and it will be released in Primal Origins. I am excited about that. When you draw this card during your draw phase by drawing normally, reveal this card. You can activate this card at the start of main phase 1. Special summon one number 101 through number 107 monster in your graveyard or extra deck besides a number C monster. Then regardless, you can special summon from your extra deck that respective number C by using it as the Xyz material. Rank Up Magic, the 7th one, can only be used once per duel. So, I'm questioning it because I had a conversation with one of my friends earlier about this, that it's nerfed in the fact that if you don't draw it for a normal draw phase, then you can't activate it. Like, I don't know if the penalty would be like wait a turn or if it's actually going to be like that. I'm thinking it's going to be like that because that does make it a little bit more fair. The only problem is if you keep it in your hand or run multiple copies or do something with like Magical Mallet, Reload, something like that to shuffle it back into the deck, and then you could draw it again for your draw phase, or just do something and set the card back on top of your deck so you know where it is. But other than that, I mean, once a duel, that's pretty crazy. I'm surprised it didn't negate the summon monsters effect like it does in the show, which then again, I guess if it's going to immediately be turned into a chaos form of it, I guess it doesn't really matter because it's not going to be there to do anything. And we finally have the last of the altered Signer Dragons for the manga. It's Moonflower Dragon Black Rose. It's a light dragon. That's kind of strange. I mean, Black Rose was a fire. Level 7, 2400 attack, 18 defense, 1 tuner, 1 more non-tuners. When this card is special summoned, or when the opponent special summons a level 5 or higher above monster, target one monster that was special summoned on your opponent's field, return it to the hand. Moonflower Dragon Black Rose's effect can only be used once per turn. So, that one's going to be interesting. I mean, it's basically a compulse for anything that's level 5 or higher. Well, anything they have when they special summon a level 5 or higher monster. So, it's a once a turn compulse, as long as it's there and they special summon something level 5 or higher. So, I think that thing will be pretty cool to watch. I mean, you can stop their synchro summons from going off. You can stop high rank Xyz from going off. So, that thing ought to be pretty cool to watch. And the final little bit of news I got for you guys is that we have a 15th anniversary special product coming out. I don't know exactly what it is. I'm guessing it's some sort of structure deck kind of thing or something. It's called Memories of the Duel King. It comes with a 41 card deck, a pack of 55 sleeves, a storage case, a token, a promo card, archive, something, I don't know what that is. It comes with the original art, Ultra Rare Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl. And the OCG ones will have 3 variants with different decks. Each one comes with Slifer the Sky Dragon and the Kingdom, which is one of the 3 tournament cards in the Duelist Kingdom anime. And also includes 3 new anime promo cards used by Yugi, namely the Electromagnetic Turtle, Dark Renewal, and Bond Between Teacher and Student. Dark Renewal and the Bond Between Teacher and Student, I think those will be pretty cool to watch, because Bond is like a quick play reverse Sage's Stone. So if you have a Dark Magician, you can summon Dark Magician Girl, and Sage's Stone does the other one, vice versa. So I think that's going to be some pretty cool stuff coming out here in the near future. I mean, Legacy, or not, yeah, Legacy. No, Primal. Dang it. Can't think today. So Primal, we get both the 7th one, and we get Noble Archfiend. No, not Noble Archfiend. Dang it. There was something on here that was. I don't remember what it was. But either way, yeah, okay, it was Primal. I am so dang confused right now. It's not even funny. Anyways, a lot of good cards coming out in the future before I botch this anymore. Got a lot of good effects, a lot of good cards. I'm excited to see what they do, where they go, where they take the game, how they take the game, or shape it, whatever. All that good stuff. So, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed this little kind of bring you up to speed on some of the stuff that's coming out. I think they'll be really cool. The new numbers, definitely. I've been waiting to figure out what those Chaos forms do, because I got the gist of what Ragna Infinity would do by watching the anime, but past that I didn't know too much about it. So, finally know what it does. I mean, it's still a pretty good effect. So, we'll see where things go in the future. Thanks for watching, guys. Red Faction Yu-Gi-Oh! Of Team Duelist Republic. Peace out, YouTube.